Hamsa Damayanti, which you've seen. Have you seen a lady standing like this? With a big swan? Yes, okay. I have not done Ravi Verma's work. I replicated his work happily. So that's what I do. This is what my inclination towards art and craft is. And being an antique collector, for me, I go to the extremes of Karakuris. Have you heard about the Chettinad style and all that? So it's just awesome to go through that. Now, heritage, when we come, we always say the future or the heritage or something. Heritage doesn't lie in stones. How many of you believe in that? Heritage doesn't lie in stones, doesn't lie in temples, and doesn't lie in monuments. It lies in you. The song that you've heard, your mom, your grandmom, everybody singing, the cooking, the food, the traditional way you cook. That's also your heritage. How do you not defy that? Everybody has North Karnataka or Tamil Nadu or Kerala or towards the North, Punjab, Rajasthan. Everybody has a way and flavor in which they make their food. A beautiful thing, right? That's how they, how we say, my mom cooked such and such a thing. That's a taste of my mom. That's a taste of my party amma, aji. However you want to term it as. That's how it's supposed to be actually. So this is how we bring tradition. Tradition is not just something that we just think, okay, it is with the monuments, it is with the manuscripts, it's with the, tradition is something which we also have. How many of you today for IKS, we wore sari which was pertaining to it? We bought dresses. I appreciate his beliefs, but I've seen so-and-so from the beginning. He has got the real Bihari style rings in his fingers, and he is the Udaipur Kushwa. And Gray sir, his knowledge in the temple views or the artworks, I've seen his dogs here. This is Karnataka's most famous. Exactly. The movie which came now, I think. Exactly. I love this vibe now. So this movie that depicts the age-old forgotten part of Karnataka. That is, we never knew. Till the movie was not there, we used to have it. We used to believe it as a god. We used to pray to as a god. But when the movie came out, the emphasis, the dying things came alive. Now when we spoke about, when Guruji spoke about the Srirangam temple, that's a place where I travel. We all travel through that place. Because we all belong to Tamil Nadu also. I'll give you a part of Tamil Nadu also. Correct, sir. So, we passed Tamil Nadu, we passed through Trichy. I suppose it is towards Trichy. After Trichy, Srirangam starts. I've seen these two rivers joining also. There is one bridge which comes from one bridge, another bridge also crosses, but Srirangam, Patna, I've never been. Trust me. It's a beautiful place, I suppose. But I was more towards Madurai side. So that is why I know more of Karaikudi, Thoothukudi, Madurai and stuff, those places. Madurai or Karaikudi or come, any place that you take. Now, forget about that. Look at Karnataka's. Have you seen, anybody has in their young age used Chennapatna toys? Yes. How is it made?
By wooden.
Wooden. And the dye which is they using, it's not chemical. It's purely natural dyes which is they're using it. And even if the children put it in their mouth and play, it's not a thing. So these things are, now do you remember these artisans? We go to Chennapatna, we buy the toys, we go to, you remember the artisans? Their years of skill, their years of work. That's why IKS is prominent on this. IKS is not just, just in the books or in the manuscripts or anything. IKS lives in you, me and everyone, and we have to pass it on to our future generation. IKS is not just constrained to just one person or just one religion. It is completely the more of us inside that. So I just go to my next thing. Can we all just go into imaginary time? 2 seconds, just close your eyes. Just close your eyes for a second, please. Now imagine we are in 2126. So I'm taking you like zoom to 100 years more. And you walk through an aisle, a deep aisle. You walk through it, and then you suddenly see just walls. And then a child or a person just presses a button and you see everything as visual. A long forgotten folk song, a long forgotten temple, a sculpture that is speaking to you, a sculpture which you see on the gopurams of all the temples. Look at them. Even in any kind of religion, the monuments that you have, the dargahs that you have, the churches that you have, any place, think of those things which those people made. Anywhere. It speaks of our heritage. It speaks of our culture. It speaks of us. It speaks about what the people implemented. Imagine a child walking through that place. Today or tomorrow she will not know, or he will not know those were something that had existed. Everything would come in the way of virtuality. A press of a button will make a song play. A press of a button would make many other things come into life, things, but only for visual and audiometric services. Did you get a good snap? I mean, yeah, but then I should not say, should not go into far deeper, deeper, because after lunch, beautiful lunch. Right, so these are the few things. And this is the stage when we always think about the next thing is, do we preserve this? Do we preserve this? And that's when innovation comes. Why do we say innovation is a part and parcel of this? It's because innovation helps us to preserve this. Places where you cannot go inside, virtual, those X-ray things, maybe you can help me, sir. Virtual things can go deeper inside, show different chambers or different things inside, which you and I cannot go. Some places are closed enough due to the whatever the level of breathing in oxygen or whatever it is. Then it's very closed and stuff. At that time, it is all displayed. So actually, I would say is innovation is no way, or technology is no way up pressure towards arts and craft. It is actually, it can go side by side. That's what I would say. It can go side by side by preserving it for the future generation. Why are we bringing IKS as importance? Because we understood that it is depleting. The concepts are depleting. I hope I have conveyed my best things. Any more doubts on this? That is, art and crafts, I can only give so much. Any more doubts on this, or any more, how do I say? Clarifications or questions pertaining to the same. Yes, anyone? Yes, any doubts? So I'll just go through quickly these slides. So IKS is arts, it's architecture, it's music. So that's why I have this background music running behind me. It's yoga, it's Ayurveda, it's mathematics, which Natashri Manifest. It is agriculture in every place. So living soul of Indian knowledge system. So it is a traditional skill that is passed on to all, a cultural identity, sustainable practices, community values, scientific knowledge, and spiritual heritage that we pass on to everyone. So this is where I had done a collective thing about IKS. This is a pottery part where he wouldn't have gone to a college or institution to learn about pottery, but yes, he knows the precise, he knows the amount of things he needs, the wheel, he knows how the wheel plays, he knows how the mud plays in his hands. That's how he creates. These are the different things you get in different states. Probably you would have all visited the exhibition that is being displayed over here. This is our famous Karnataka, which we have all these things, the Prithvi ware, the Mysore paintings, the Kasauti embroidery sarees, and I'm probably sure you saw all these on the outer part. Now, the challenges that is faced is, of course, yes, demand, urbanization, limited market access, machine-made alternatives. Now, who will? Yes, in my young days, I took the pain of doing this, or I took the pain. Now, if you ask me to do it, or if you ask my children to do it, they'll say, Amma, we'll see later. yours. Anyone. So it depends on things, lack of, so some of the main aspects are worn out because of lack of documentation also. Now innovation means tradition. I've put down the same thing. The youngsters can put it onto social media and make it nice. They can make vlogs on it. They can make creative content writing. Then 3D scanning. That's how they show you the parts which cannot be accessed by us. And this is how you restore using AI. That's how I have jotted the points. I wouldn't like to bore you with lectures giving on this and especially on anagraphs. I can see all the samples also. It's my part also. So tomorrow's digital things which we can do is online museums. Yes, we have created virtual reality tours, digital libraries, 3D models. I took a little bit of Santosh sir's adoption into this. I took a bit of Santosh sir. He's enjoying a Audible? So I took a little bit of sustainable development. So he was the one who was teaching us on sustainable developments. So I took a little bit part on that also over here. Why IKS would fit into the sustainable development. Thank you so much. This is about the artisans. Now what we can do, yes, I can stand here and give you philosophy and classes, stating we can buy such things and all that. But we know our pockets, we know how things are. We know the reality of today. Preaching is easier than practicing. So the mission for tomorrow, which I was saying about the virtual tours and the virtual museums that we would create, as these are the ones which can be done. They have been done in many of the museums. And heritage is not the opposite of innovation, it is a foundation, which means preserve your traditions, empower your artisans, embrace your responsibility and technology, inspire future generations, preserving heritage and inspiring innovation. With here, thank you so much for listening to me.
Audience, any questions? Any questions from the audience? Nandini has a question.
Yes, ma'am.
Nowadays kids, they look, I mean, whether it is possible any kind of art, nowadays kids, the generation, they feel it like it's some like rocket science. Wait, what is art? So previously it was like the routines. So what can we do to bring it back like a routine than the rocket science?
Good fun question actually. I mean, I find it difficult because I have two grown-ups in the house. Which I don't find any answer for this actually, ma'am.
So what do you think should we start from our house, like it's forget about the society. So what do you think should we start from our household?
Start from the house.
Yes.
All of you do pujas, right?
Yeah.
That we all are doing. All of you do rituals to going temples. We do it. Then we can see our children asking, Amma, should we come tomorrow morning? my son and my daughter, Amma, tomorrow morning church, at 7 o'clock, Amma. That time only they will feel more sleepy. Ma'am, big question. No answer. The answer lies within us. We don't know what to do actually with this generation. I don't know. If anyone has suggestions, yes, please. I would be ready to learn. Anything else? Sorry? Yes, ma'am.
Colleges also we can conduct some club activities, so we can bring some experts.
Basically.
Thank you. Thank you, dear ma'am, for an insightful and thought-provoking session and taking us through the rich culture of Indian heritage. Now I request our beloved principal sir to present token of appreciation to Dr. Iniria ma'am. With this, we conclude the technical sessions of day 1 of the National Level Conclave on IKS. Now I request Mrs. Branda PA, Assistant Professor ECE, to take over the stage. And snacks is arranged for all the students. I request all the students to take the snacks and leave the hall. And the staff members are requested to stay back in this seminar hall.
ಬ್ರೈಟ್ನೆಸ್ ಇವಾಗ ಆಗುತ್ತೋ ಪಾಸ್ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ